I am an Africa. I am an Africa. This is my country. We're gonna stay. We're not gonna go anywhere. This is our country. I'm here this morning again to bring another sense to us as foreigners in this country. You guys, you are not only uneducated and stupid, you are hypocrites. Big hypocrites. Now, when Zandile Dabula, the leader of Dudula, that beautiful lady, that sexy, beautiful, fearless warrior of a lady, when she was making life difficult for all of us here, we went and dig, just the way, the same way they are about to dig into my own life and bring it to South Africans. They went and dig into our life and then brought out her past and say she is a Zimbabwe. Oh, so it is now a wrong thing to be a Zimbabwe. When it comes to her fighting and being a Pan-Africa and being an activist in South Africa, it is wrong for her to be a Zimbabwe. But it is right for you to claim you are an African when you want to fight for the resources of South Africans. You are hypocrites, a very big one. You are an hypocrite. Now, you being an African does not score you any right here in South Africa. Have you gone to America and have you seen the North Americans, South Americans, the Brazilians, and other North and South Americans country? Have you seen them in the United States coming to constitute nuisance and claiming they are also American and this is their country? You guys are stupid. And then yesterday I heard that some of my brothers again in Northwest, Nigerians, the arrogant ones, the unruly ones, they've gone to burn police vehicles. You see, I don't even blame Nigerians this time around. The people that I blame is the South African government. South African government, I will say shame on you. I know you guys are monitoring my accounts. Shame on you people. You see what Donald Trump is doing? J.D. Vance has just announced that they are going to intensify the operation of the ICE agents to start going from door to door to fish out foreign nationals. Now, this move came after illegal alien gunned down 2 civil guards in United States. Now, because of 2 civil guards that was gunned down, the president turned the country upside down. And so in that aspect, I don't blame Donald Trump. And, you know, foreigners in South Africa, you people should be ready. You see that guy called, is it Growan or Grewan? That Boa guy. That guy is the one that I see that has the craziness of Donald Trump. And that guy might be the next president of this country. All this nonsense that we are doing here in South Africa, it will stop. You are saying you are an African, so that gives you the right to free education and free healthcare. Do you know the people that are maintaining that hospital that you are fighting for? Do you know the people that are maintaining those schools? It is South Africans. If you hear how much each South Africans are paying in taxes, you will understand. Now they will pay 40,000, 20,000 rands. Huge amount of money per month. These people, out of 100% of their salary, 45% is what they are taking home. And you still expect them to go and look for a private school for their children. While you, foreign nationals, African, why you keep your children in their own facility? The same school that is being maintained by the money of their tax. The same hospital that is being maintained by the tax money that they are paying. You are fighting them over what their own monthly income is maintaining. You can see that our ignorance as African is bigger than the problem of Africa. You see, this thing of one Africa is Julius Malema's fantasy. That is Julius Malema's idea. Julius Malema is not the president of South Africa. That is his own idea. There is no one Africa. If there is one Africa, you will not have to pay $50 to get a Kenya visa. South Africans will not have to pay more than $75 or even more for a visa to Nigeria. And we claim that we are claiming one Africa. This is your country because you are one Africa. Get that into your score. Being an Africa does not score you a right in South Africa. Because your borders have Your countries have borders. Your countries have visa, border regulations and all those things. Your country have it. There is no free healthcare and free education in Nigeria for South Africans. There is no free healthcare and free education for South Africans in Kenya. So why do you want to come and enjoy free education and free healthcare here? Their government is the one that has allowed this nonsense. Nigerians burning their vehicle. Me, I will advise the South African government to invoice the country. That is why, in short, this is one thing that makes me to blame South Africa. You see, this is the only country that prisoners, people in drug offenses and so many brutal offenses, they will be arrested and be released back into the street. In UK, you won't see anything like that. When you are arrested for a crime being committed in the UK, immediately they deport you. You either go to jail, and after your jail time, they deport you, or they deport you straight away. They send that garbage back to your government. I think South Africans should start thinking of doing that, because you can't be using the resources of South Africans to maintain school, maintain hospital, and still begin to maintain prison, maintain foreign nationals that are criminals in this country. You maintain them in the prison with the money of South Africans. South Africans are going to work every month, and a huge percentage of their salary is going to tax that are maintaining all this nonsense. And then they will feed them in the police cell, and then after that, you release them back to the society. They continue committing the same crime. A lot of things need to change in this country. So you being an Africa does not call you right in South Africa.
You see, this is the kind of African brothers. This is the kind of African brothers we need. Not these opportunists who say they are African, who preach humanity, who preach African united when it benefits them. Let's pray as South Africans that let there be more brothers like this one, and let's pray that God protect this brother. He's a true African. He's not ignorance. He's not an opportunist. He's honest. Because this brother doesn't stop protecting South Africans, doesn't stop exposing Zimbabweans and Nigerians who come here in South Africa to make crimes, who come here in South Africa and pretend to make an honest living while in the background doing shenanigans, who pretend to be legit while they've got fake documents. They want to stay in South Africa with all their hearts, but they bad-mouthing South Africa in social media. They talking bad about South Africa. Please tell me what you think after watching this video.